achievements, which I am so impressed with. But what I am even more impressed with is what I learned, which is that you have used your business success to better our community. You donated $10,000 to the Salvation Army Toy Drive campaign for children and a very generous $500,000 to the William Osler Health Center in Brampton.
That's great.
Yes, and what have you gained from these contributions?
It's a personal satisfaction. As I said earlier too, whenever you do something, first you do for yourself and then you do for anybody else.
Right. Well said.
The community which gave us so much, if we can do something back for the community, that's practically the best thing you can look at.
True.
I still remember when I did the $500,000 announcement, I didn't know at the time that when they called me and that this is what they intend to. But after announcing that I will be doing that, I feel completely a sense of satisfaction within my heart. You know, it is something which you can't even put into words.
True.
And that encourage you that you should be reason, if you can be a reason to bring a smile on other people's face, this is the best thing you can do. And if you have been fortunate enough that you can do for something for somebody, that gets you inner satisfaction.
True.
It is a food for the soul.
And what a great example you're setting for other people in the community. I mean, what a fabulous role model you are. Not many people who have had your success are that generous and giving and so humble about it.
No, actually, I would say it is not that one individual can do it. You can say you have been blessed with, that God give you an opportunity to.
Yeah.
As you said, so many people have it, but they don't get a heart to do it. I can always, whenever we do, we give it a thought and saying maybe what us going forward, other people might also follow the lead.
Oh, definitely. It's so
I
motivational.
still remember when I want to give 500 or 250, I was debating between myself that what funds to give because. And one other thought when I was talking to a friend of mine, he says, Harpreet, if you will do 500, maybe other people who are thinking 25 or 50, they may also be
Right.
So we said, okay,
What a
fine.
great
Somebody has
mindset.
to take the lead,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And that's great. That's why you're the community leader today. So.
Yeah.
Practically, the amount becomes secondary. First is the thought. You know, when you thought to do something, it gets you an encouragement, and then amount is determined by the circumstances you are having at that time.
Well, you're certainly a very spiritual man, and we can all see that you have your feet dipped in many different waters. So tell us, how do you balance running so many businesses and as well as having a balanced family life and spiritual life?
You know, nothing comes without a price to it. So even though we do our best to make as much balance to ourselves, maybe the same balance may not be balanced in somebody else's eyes.
True.
Right.
It's all about, again, how you feel a
Yeah.
self-satisfaction towards it. But I am very kind and fortunate that, you know, my spouse, my wife, Ginny Sethi, and my two children, Priya and Prince, they have been very supportive to my ideas. You know, whenever I thought of anything, they support it, or most of the cases, they are the one who actually bring these ideas about the social events, the entertainments,
Wow.
and you know, they keep encouraging me. And when I see them, that they smile on their face with that thought, I just thinking, you know what, how much thoughts can be come into other
True.
people's mind when this idea is being shared among the whole team, and that's the motivation keep you going towards that.
So you feel your family is behind your success?
100%. You know what? Without their support, you cannot do much. I always says that my home front is secure. So you are fully focused, okay? So it's like in an army on the front. If you are worried about your back, how can you worry about the front? You know.
Yeah.
So I'm a very focused person, and that's where the results bring it in. If you go late at home, they understand, and they also know that given a choice, even I sometimes go to movies with them. I promise them I'll go. Even if I arrive there, half of that movie is gone, but they still be delighted that I still came, you know.
You kept your words. That's more important, you know.
They understand if I would be late, there would be reason. So this is the only way you can try to balance as much as you could. But still, if practically it's not easy to justify, you know, somebody has to pay a price. And I am pretty much sure my family sometimes take the back seat. But I am doing it because I'm pretty much sure that they also want me to go that way.
So already you have so many accomplishments and achievements under your belt. So what next for Harpreet Sethi? Are we looking at a future politician?
This is not something which I have looked so far in my life, but you know, you don't deny on anything because you do not know what time has stored for you. Because to help a community, I learned the politics is not the only way you can do it. What I'm doing it is
and you've shown it already.
So we do support like-minded people, irregardless of the parties they belong to, because I always believe in individual than the team. In terms of the party ideas can change, but the individual efforts remains focused. So politics is not something which I have focused so far on, but I can't deny any.
What if people want you because you're a person who's resourceful, who has been doing that? What the politicians need to do, you're already doing it. You know?
So
and you're doing much better job than what is required from many of them. So.
Then the question comes, why politics? You know, if you can do it without being a politics, you try to do. But if we see ever a time warranted when the need arises, I'm not a kind of person who will be shying away from anything.
Very good. So if Harpreet Sethi was to give an advice to our young and budding entrepreneurs in our Peel community, or if they want to start their business or they would like to be maybe like you one day, so what it would be?
I always tell the people, if you want to go far, go together. If you want to go fast, you can go alone. But how much far you can go by going fast even.
Right.
So the best idea is build a team, build a like-minded people, focus on what you do. There will be always a bumps comes, so you don't get deviated from those small issues. You know, if you believe in what you do is right, that's the biggest belief you can carry on. And that will definitely get you positive results.
Great advice. I'm taking some nice free advice here while I can.
That's my plan.
Yeah, so it's really very great talking to you, Mr. Sethi. We're so delighted and we're so honored to have you here on our show. And I'm definitely sure with your story and amazing story and your achievements and successes, a lot of young entrepreneurs will be so inspired and they will follow the path you have chosen to help the community with whatever you have got. So thank you once again, sir, for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
So it was really very interesting talking to Mr. Harpreet Sethi, and we really came to know more about him. And what I can say is I'm just blown away by all his accomplishment. What do you say, Jenna?
Yeah, I mean, certainly, I'm so blown away by all of Harpreet's achievements, his contributions to our community, and we hope that you will tune in again to help us get to know some other individuals in our community who are leaders and as outstanding as Harpreet.
True, and we will see you next time on this show, Peel Achievers, with a new personality, and we'll share his story of success with you. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care. Good night.
Thanks.